Welcome back to 3rd Age Total War, the Divide and Conquer submod. Playing as the elves of Lindon. Again, I apologize for the short, uneventful video last time. It's just, I had already gone so long with all that text reading and so forth, I figured I should end it there and move on, move on into the main game in its own video. I'm trying to refine how I do these episodes in many ways, because I felt like a lot of the episodes, except for a handful really, of the MOS Sylvan Elves playthrough was a little boring. Yeah, I think there's only so much you can do, generally speaking, with a strategy game like this. But I think there's ways I can improve it, so I'm going to try some things. If my style seems to change from video to video, it's because I'm testing, The King of Rohan is dead, with the death of the late king, but his heir has succeeded to the throne. The lords know not whether to find fear or comfort in this knowledge. Candidate for adoption. Rhinantian. He is a Sindar. Okay, he's a House of Cirdan. Confident attacker, knife fighter. For command list, mixed loyalties. Not a good candidate. Dwarves of Khazad-dûm. Strange whispers and rumors spread from the lonely mountain. People say that a company led by a dwarven lord leave to reclaim the ancient realm of Moria deep within the misty mountains. If this is true, it will be no easy task for them, for it is told that the halls of Moria are haunted by an evil darkness from ancient times. Ithilien reclaimed. The lands surrounding the Emin Narnen have been swept clear of enemy forces. The fighting was fierce, yet the might of Gondor prevailed. The brave soldiers fought with the courage and skill of their forefathers of old. This is a day of celebration. The enemy have paid dearly, and many of their warriors lie dead, strewn between the hills and surrounding woodlands. With the enemy vanquished, the bases within the Emin Narnen will once again become the staging area for forays into the force of Ithilien and beyond. Beland. Okay. Mr. Phil? Okay. Anything else lit up on the map? Just curious. Anything in Rohan after that message? Doesn't look like it. How about here by Eriador? Doesn't look like it. Moria? Just checking. I mean that's lit up, so Alright, end of turn report. Kingdom of Gondor shut. As you can see, we're very low on the list in terms of overall power. Our military is 14th, though. It's actually mildly impressive. Okay, close the scroll. The Corsairs take Gobel Tofalas. The island on the coast of this island off the coast of Gondor, Tofalas, has fallen to the Corsairs of Umbar. The seas have run red with blood of both the attackers and the defenders, but the Corsairs came out victorious. Most of the Dunedain have died fighting for their very lives. The few survivors have been enslaved by the lawless Corsairs. Gondor will surely attempt to reclaim the island, but for now, the Corsairs use it as a naval base for their attacks on Gondor. Let's close Ithilien here. Unit recruitment complete. Teleri Swordsman, okay?
Elves!
Oh yes, let's check what Cirdan's, bodyguard unit is like. Interesting, I did get a message for him getting Palantiri authorization. Falas Lords. Ah, they're melee troops. It looks like they're long spearmen. Let's read this real quick. The ancient lords of the Falathrem were driven from Falas by Morgoth in the ancient past. They followed Cirdan following the destruction and finally settled in Lindon. There, a peaceful life was achieved again, but it was not destined to last. While their homelands are now gone, these elves had never forgotten the evil deeds of the orcs. While loving peace, they also were eager for retribution. In the War of the Last Alliance, they marched forth once more under the leadership of Cirdan. Oops. Stop it! Stop it. Scroll. Okay. In that war, they showed their determination and dealt great hurt to the enemy through their prowess in arms. They now are armed again and ready to fight for their lord. Equipped with heavy armor and long spears, they march for vengeance and for the honor of their lord. Okay, let's figure out where the settlement is in this region.
Over here, elves!
This is what I usually have spies for, but I didn't start with one, so...
Onward!
Did I start with one? Oh dear God, was there one of these cities I didn't notice? No, Agents tab is blank. No. No, okay.
My lord?
Just making sure I'm not an idiot. Okay, let's... Okay, I am an idiot, but... shut up! You know what I'm trying to say. I'm just trying to gather a small army, even though it's mostly archers
light,
for
elves!
for Glorfindel here. Let us have. Okay, let's have what's his face here? Let's have the Teleri swordsman. Actually,
Elves,
no. Let's
sire.
have the archers march forward because the bodyguard
For the
units
light!
of Lindon are, you know,
Onward!
spearmen. So let's move them up
Be
north
vigilant.
to Haven Master Cirdan and figure out where the
Follow
hell
me.
this town is. So I have no idea.
Scout the area.
At ease.
Probably bad that I'm just wandering at random, but I have no idea how else to find
Elves.
it without cheating, and I'm not gonna,
lord.
you know, I'm not gonna look it up really. I don't. Yeah, I don't think that's necessary for what I'm trying to
Elven
do.
warriors.
Should I recruit a ship? I mean, they're the exact same price, but the Palaron is a slightly higher upkeep. So let's get a new Miramar. Now they're going to use that to ferry Captain Harrion here over to Artheron here. So that Glorfindel begin. Excuse me. So that Glorfindel can begin his march. Okay. Well, another short turn, so let's just save it at my usual Lindon 5. Lindon. I'm alternating my pronunciation. I'm pretty sure it's Lindon, actually, but I don't know. I see the on, and I just feel the need to pronounce the on. Okay. I'm done. I'm done, everyone. Sorry. Hey, look, it's Eriador again, or however you pronounce his name. But he's cruel and cunning, and actively disloyal. So no, I decline you again. End of turn report. Let's see. Okay.
For the light! Come on!
Moving towards the port.
Conceal our movements.
Oh yes, all of our construction must be completed. Grain exchange, land clearance, everything. Yep, all done. Okay, relations worsened. Remnants of Angmar. Because apparently we've done something to anger Angmar, and I don't know what it is. Oh wow, our income's already increased dramatically here. Alright, let's... Unfortunately, we have to drop the tax rate so that it'll grow faster, because right now, because right now we only have 115 people here, so, you know. Kinda gotta do something about that. So, as, I guess, the leader of Lindon, what shall I do? Hall of Song. Guess it's pronounced, this is renaming of the town hall structure. First we're gonna close that, go away. Okay, there we go. Well, the settlement sizes are all comically small. They must have some sort of, like, artificial bonuses to their income rates, because that's all really... Because those are all really small numbers. They really are. Right, the thing is that... Darn. How am I going to do this? Everything seems to be expensive, and it's actually completely unaffordable in some cases. So, how am I going to... first we'll get a vineyard here in Mythlond, I guess. Could stand to get a town guard here, I think. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Yeah, I'm a little surprised. Hold on. Show building browser. There we go. Interesting. How much money do I have left? It's gonna remount most of our bank accounts, but I need to improve my troop sizes. They weren't kidding though when they said that you know we're starting out small. Okay, let's. There we go. game saved successfully as 4.
By the light of Elbereth!
Now let's
Like
see
the
if
wind.
Cirdan can't find this town. Oh dear gosh.
My lord?
Onward! At ease!
Okay.
Elves!
I'm betting
Over
it's
here,
to the
elves.
north. Watch, it's like
Stay
right
alert.
over here, and I just missed it. That would be hilarious. And since the root canal is hilarious. Or beating my head against the wall is hilarious. Okay, let's save again. So this is a really slow start because there's no obvious targets for us to attack here, so yeah, we control most of this territory. Candidate for adoption. Valonionen. Mixed loyalties. Obedient, noble in battle. Proven commander. Alright, let's let's read these descriptions I've been ignoring anyway. The Sindar of... whoever's messaging me on Skype, I will kill you. The Sindarin are of Teleran origin. The Teleri were the third and largest host of the Eldar who decided to follow the invitation of the Valar and go to Valinor. During the Great March, groups of the Teleri, both small and large, abandoned the main host and therefore never reached Emon, and never set their eyes upon the sacred light of the two trees, Telperion and Laurelin. The last separation of the Teleri took place in Beleriand, when Elwy Singolo, who, together with his brother Olwy, led the Teleri on the Great March, got lost while wandering in Nan Elmoth, a great forest within which he met Melian the Maya and was enchanted by her song. Long did his kin search for Elwy, but found him not. At last his brother Olwy lost hope and decided to follow the Vanyar and the Noldor, who had recently departed from Beleriand and were on their way to Valinor. Those who wanted to continue the search for Elwy and were not willing to leave Middle-earth without him stayed behind and kept looking for him in vain. When at last Elwy returned to them, they hailed him as their king. Taking Melian as his queen, with whom they had grown to share a bond of love, he and his people established the realm of Doriath, and dwelt there as a distinct people. They called themselves Sindar. Okay. The House of Cirdan. Cirdan, a Sindarin nickname meaning the shipwright, is a Teleri, and his real name in Teleran was Noe. He was among the highest Teleran lords who stayed in Middle-earth, akin to Olwy, and thus also akin to Elwy and Elmo. When Olwy left Beleriand with those of the Teleri who were eager to reach Valinor, Cirdan remained and made his home at the coast of Belagare, the Sundering Sea. His people, though belonging to the Sindar, became a folk apart and were called Falathrim, which is Sindarin for the people of the foaming shore. Cirdan himself apparently wanted to reach the Blessed Realm, and thought of ships to achieve his desire. He received a direct message from the Valar. Abide now that time, for when it comes then will your work be of utmost worth, and will be remembered in song for many ages after. He obeyed and still lives in Mithlond. Being among the Eldar who decided to depart from Cuivian, he is thus the oldest elf in Middle-earth, and he will be the last of all elves to leave it. There was no need for an exclamation point at the end of that. Gonna decline, he's not really a good general. Perth and Loon. Oh great! I was almost on the right track. But I kind of got a little diverted. Okay. Okay, well, I'll accept that mission. Military report. My lord, I bring an important message from your military advisors. The flames of war are stirring in all of Middle-earth, but our military infrastructure is still only rudimentary. While militias and conscripts are being levied across our domain, we still lack the equipment, logistical support, and command structure needed to bring the full might of our armies to bear. Mobilization and general preparations are underway, but it will still be around 10 years before our professional troops are ready to step into the fray, while the reorganization and arming of our elite warriors, and the implementation of our heaviest and most destructive resources may take another decade. Word shall be sent to you as each stage nears completion. Okay. End of turn report. Okay. Trait increase. Whoops. Lord Glorfindel, strong-willed. The general's Palantiri abilities are increased. He has 1+1 Palantiri mastery. The Numeramar is complete. War has been declared between Isengard and Rohan. My God!
Follow me.
What has Saruman done? Okay, looks like there's peasant archers and peasant axemen. Peasant axemen are melee troops, okay. Okay, we're going to move to that spot. Now we're going to launch the siege of Perth and Loon.
Lay it to ruins!
But we're going to maintain the siege. One, because it's a 2-turn siege, and 2, because I want to get these troops up here, and I don't think they can attack.
This is the way.
But I kind of want to see if the enemy... I want to see if the enemy, like,
your weapons ready,
if
elves?
the enemy is going to sally forth and just surrender peacefully. Because I'd rather surrender peacefully if you know, just to save the resources.
Form up!
For the light!
Okay, where do I go next?
Yes, my lord.
Glorfindel,
Swiftly!
I require your
Elves.
aid.
My lord. Ready, elves?
Glorfindel the same kind of bodyguard? Yeah. Just want to be sure. Sometimes special units have special bodyguards, so I just wanted to be sure his was the same. Okay. Well, I guess that's actually it for now. By the way, just for a little perspective, we had to take out Umbar all the way over here in Harad. Instead of clicking over, I just scrolled over to give you a sense of how far Harad is from Lindon. And also, Mordor has to be defeated by us. Or at the very least, Mordor has to be defeated. Not necessarily by us, but it has to be defeated. And of course, that's another huge journey, though we can sail up the Anduin if we have to, so. Ships will be our friend. Our blessed, blessed friend this game. I'm very interested to see how this turns out. Really am.
By the light of Elbereth!
Alright, the question is, do we go east, or is this the Shire already? I don't know.
Follow me.
I'm gonna go south for safety. Alright, whoever's messaging me on Skype needs to die.
Orders completed.
Candidate for adoption. Veryungale? Sexually liberated. I'm fussed with others thinking of his bedroom antics because it's not their business in the first place. Okay. Oh, that's hilarious. Well, you know what? He's actually the first half-decent candidate we've gotten, so I'll take him. Wait, do we? You know, I mean, we could use another general or two, so. Unfortunately, the cost of his bodyguard is going to increase our expenses turn to turn, so we have to
Like the wind!
start invading sooner rather than later. Southern Ered Luwin, who controls it? Not me. Wait, yes, I do. No, I don't. Harlingen, okay. Who controls this? I can't tell. The banner's too small. I think it's the Dwarves control it, the Dwarves of Ered Luwin. Which makes sense, actually. This is a Dwarven region. Unfortunately, it limits my movement.
Come, my brother!
So let us now head east, I guess.
Onward!
Stay alert.
Ah, that's Shire West March, so I guess I'm just performing an exercise in futility right now. Oof.
Follow me.
I guess Glorfindel can cut around then to Far Harlingen. Yeah, he can. Unfortunately, it's going to take him forever to get there. I don't. That's the annoying part about not having any scouts, is that I couldn't check this in advance.
Full sail.
Follow me.
Oh, you know, I could take a ship.
Orders completed.
Sounds like a good idea. No, wait. No, that sounds like a terrible idea. It's going to be faster over land because it's such a long path.
Stay alert.
No, screw it. We're going to go that way. Alright, let's check our diplomacy tab real quick. Okay, we have military access to a Dwarven territory. So we're good. We're good. We can march straight. I wish I caught that sooner, though. Oh well. Not much to do this turn because I don't have a lot of money to do anything with. So let's just save and in backspace. There we go. Save game. I will get you a battle before this is over. I promise. Here we go. The bandits of Captain Actrio. Sounds like a condition. Are about to attack Cirdan's forces.
Evil must not be allowed to triumph this day.
What he said.
Units, await my orders.
Okay, let's do this.
Archers. Units, march.
This is not the correct UI that I prefer.
Units, march.
Can I fix that real quick? UI options. Minimal UI, there we go. Accept changes. Return to game. There we go. I'm far more used to minimal UI now, so. Enable skirmish mode for the Talarian archers. Surprised I didn't start like that. Everyone, run. Run into position, because they'll be coming out of that town any second now. That one guy is keeping them from getting ready to shoot. Alright, here we go. And so we release our first volleys of arrows upon an enemy that's ill-prepared to absorb them. Let's target the peasant archers now. Because our infantry needs to engage the axemen. Actually, they engage those archers. Kill them! Kill them all!
Is very much in our favor.
Holy crap, they're tearing him apart.
Our men have slain the enemy general.
Ho!
Him, his troops will lose their will to fight.
Enemy general falling.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Victory will be ours. An archer group? Doesn't look like an archer, I'm saying. What I'm saying there, you know? Trying to slaughter these archers just with arrows alone. Gonna spread them out a bit, because they've been under fire the entire battle. Well, these archers, I don't know what they're doing, but they appear to have bugged up slightly. That's just classic medieval 2 Total War going. You know, a bunch of guys are completely vulnerable to attack and they just stand around instead of reacting. Also, could your spears be any longer, men? I mean, seriously, elves, gentle elves. Whatever. Meanwhile, they're just getting slaughtered now. Hey, fair though, that's what happens when it only takes one arrow to kill a particular opponent. Chase them! Chase them, you fools! You have the advantage! Use your spears! Oh no! The axemen are on their way back! And now they're fleeing the other way again.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Oh wow, we completely slaughtered the archers here. Yep, they're all gone. What are you stabbing at? No one there. It's your own guys. Forward! Jeez, they're shooting arrows at point-blank range. They're killing men. Elves. Elves, I mean. The question is, why aren't they fighting back in melee instead of... Because why are they just shooting them? Yeah, but as I thought, the elves are in range of the town square. The archers, rather, are in range of the town square. Oh, hey, some guys pull out their swords. So we'll just rain down arrows from a distance while the archers keep us busy here, I guess. Alright, swordsmen, move this way. Move this way. We need to clean this up faster because we're taking casualties in these arrows. Alright, now hit them again. Make all of them draw their swords! Or let them perish trying! Oh, jeez, these arrows. Ha ha. Now, our casualties were a little steeper than I anticipated. I'll say that much. Ha! There's only 4 left. And actually 6, but... I digress.
Our men are in command of the city!
No, if we're in command, it's saying I'm just going to stand here and just let the arrows take care of the rest. Really no point in wasting lives over this. Well, wait, we're almost out of arrows here, actually. Oh, we're out of arrows in that one. So... let's just charge forward, then. To victory! What was that guy even slashing at?
The battle is very much in our favor. Victory! This is a clear victory!
Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness there's actually like proper animations from the base game for that. I was afraid they were like going to start swinging their spears over their heads and, you know, like hit the guys next to them in celebration. That happens, you know, so... You know, we covered a few casualties, but we took more than I really should have, I feel. And from the walls, an answering shout went up of Gondor.
We protect the elven lands!
Hooray!
Guard this area.
Okay, occupy, sack... Wait, we get more coins from occupying and sacking the settlement? That doesn't make any sense. Oh, whatever. That way, so... Oh, another candidate. Another sexually liberated elf. Things I do not need to know about! Mission success. We got a reward from the council. Great. End of turn report. We got a lot of money in that last turn. Construction complete. Vineyard. Great. So let's recruit our first spy then. And figure out what we need to do. Tactically speaking. And we'll close that.
By the light of Elbereth!
First, let's get a watchtower up. Oh, they've been halved in price for this mod. Great. Great, I actually like that a lot.
Over here, elves!
And now let's march south into, the direction I should have been going the entire time. Let's march that way.
Elves!
Just checking my, okay, 5 turns for all those units, okay. Now we gotta get something constructed here. Practice range, time guard, everything's expensive! It's not right, I say, not right at all! Now let's get communal farming up in a couple of these communities then. Because, we're gonna need the population growth. We need greater and greater population growth if we're going to maintain this. And let's get land clearance here, and we have almost completely cleared out our bank account again. Because that's why the elves store their money in, bank accounts, right? This looks like rebel territory to our north here again.
For the light!
Let's check.
Follow me. Elves!
Now I'm going to check with the standard infantry
Come
unit.
on!
Yes, Eriador foothills.
Elven warriors! Swiftly!
Alright, I think it's time to, Under Towers, okay? I think it's time to end the video, actually, now that we've finally gotten a fight in. So remember to like, to comment, to subscribe, you know, all the shameless marketeering I usually do.
People.
And I will catch you next time,
Ships ready.
when the elves of Lindon,
Set sail.
you know,
the
elves of Lindon commit to a very insane tactical plan. Stop it. Stop it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Full sail.
No!